This may look like your average Irish street, but behind the facade is the National Opera House of Ireland. In 2008, I got to sing on opening night. Now, I'm back.
And St. Christopher is the stronger man at the end of the day. And
Singing is steeped in Wexford. I think it's a big influence from the sea. Go into any pub, say to a fella, give us a bit of quietness and sing us an old song. Somebody in that pub is going to be able to sing to you.
as I roamed down through Dublin City at the hour of 12 at night.
Liam Bates, you're a world-renowned composer. What are you doing in a village in County Wexford?
Would you tell us the story of Loftus Hall?
What are you doing today exactly? This is where the rest of Ireland goes on vacation. The Victorian Revival Castle gives visitors an idea of gentry life in the 19th century. We're now at a replica of the 1840s emigrant ship, the Dunbrody.
We'll go home to Slaney Valley, you and
Hello and welcome to your trip to Ireland in 2022. Your guide driver will bring you for your first Irish breakfast on that first morning. Then it's a short drive to Wells House, a beautiful manor where I will meet you and welcome you to my home county. Then it's about a half an hour down the road to the Ferry Carrick Hotel, the most peaceful, tranquil hotel you'll find in the southeast. Just about 2 miles outside of my hometown, and I guarantee you the food in this place is gorgeous. Dinner that night will be cooked by my cousin, Tony. We will get you to bed as early as possible that night so you're rested for a beautiful day of sightseeing. We start off at the magnificent Hookhead Lighthouse, the oldest operating lighthouse in the world. Then it's off to Loftus Hall, the most haunted house in Ireland. And we finish at the magnificent Disney-esque Johnstown Castle. That night we give you some time to enjoy my hometown yourselves. I'll recommend the restaurants. The next morning we head off to the county of Cork for you to kiss the Blarney Stone, and if you don't want to kiss the stone, there's plenty of shopping all around Blarney Village. A short skip away from there is the Europe Hotel, which has got to be one of the most beautiful in Ireland, if not the world. It is so restful, the rooms are beautifully appointed, and that night we'll have dinner in the gorgeous restaurant with the most amazing scenery all around you. The next morning it's off to what I think is the most beautiful place in Ireland, and certainly National Geographic agrees, calling it the most beautiful place in the world. The Dingle Peninsula, where beautiful green hills and cliffs roll down, becoming jagged rocks out into the wild Atlantic, with the next parish being the Bronx. We'll also stop at the eclectic Dingle Village and on to Foley's Bar for a great dinner. Then it's home to sleep it off in the Europe Hotel. For the next morning, we're heading for a jaunting car ride around Killarney's National Park to see Ross Castle, the gorgeous Ladies View and Moll's Gap. We then head back to rest for an hour or two, because you might need it, because we are heading for a dining experience at Killeen's, named by TripAdvisor as the #1 dining experience in Ireland in 2021. What a day. The next day we head north to the city of Galway, but first stop is Ireland's calling card, the majestic Cliffs of Moher. And yes, they're everything you imagine, and yes, I'm terrified on top, but they're worth it. Before long you'll be arriving in the City of Tribes, Galway, and in the heart of the city is the Hardiman Hotel, a gorgeous Georgian structure in the middle of it all. It is just perfect, right on the doorstep of the European City of Culture. On June 4th, we're going to drive further north to the county of Mayo, home of my grandfather, and home to the 1952 movie starring John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara, The Quiet Man. You'll see how this gorgeous village was changed forever by a piece of Hollywood history. How it really hasn't changed ever since then. It's a gorgeous spot, well worth the trip. We'll be sure to get you back to Galway City so you can enjoy the best nightlife in the whole of Ireland with live music in every pub. Now you might feel a little rough around the edges the next morning, but we're heading for something a little more peaceful. Clonmacnoise, the centre of Christianity in Ireland from medieval times, on our way to Dublin. For our final night, we're going to stay in the amazing business class hotel, the Alex, and it's off to a night of traditional Irish music, fun and food. Now, I know you're thinking this is your last night, but we can arrange for you to stay an extra few days, you know. Just talk to Anne or Tracy on our 1-800 line and they'll be happy to help. I don't want this to be just a vacation. I want to give you memories that will last forever, so I'm here for you. I value First Point and I value you, and I promise to give you the time of your life.
That will carry two, and both shall rule, my love and I. A ship there is, she sails the sea, she's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not if I sink or swim. Love is handsome and love is kind, and love's a jewel when first is new, but when it's old, the love grows cold, it fades away like morning. Every heart that will carry two, and both shall rule, my love and I, and both shall rule, my love and